So, as of right now, the country of the million burgers and the 50 stars doesn't have a lot that requires schools to teach regular Joes like you and like me to master the personal finance multiverse. Now, that is because the Uncle Sam is not watching us like a big brother when it comes to education, let alone financial education. This means that the US government lets its minions take care of it according to the US Department of Education. Education is primarily a state and local responsibility in the United States, blah 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 blah. So, have the minions picked up the slack? Well, let's just say that they are a specifically. Shut up, Rising. They are a cats, they are a the little movie. Well, you get it.
They kinda sucked.
Currently, there's just 8 states that have come up with a dedicated personal finance course. They are the gold standard according to the Next Gen Personal Finance website.
A pretty cool website, by the way.
This is because a standalone personal finance course is required for graduation. The uprising, cats, and the little part of this are the remaining 43 lackeys, which all of them are personal finances into other economic courses. Some of them are called the silver standard. Some of them are a shameful bronze. So, at this point, your mega mind and my tiny mind are aware that personal finances allow us to take control of our money, our cash, and our dough, to not waste it on overpriced coffee or NFTs, and a whole bunch of inflation-friendly items. This brings me here. So why is there no local law in most states in favor of personal finance? Well, you probably think that politicians are useless, or more corrupt than the entire Gotham City Police Department. And there have been definitely situations which lead you to believe that, yes, I'll give you that. Or maybe there are some of you thinking that they genuinely think and take action for their people, and things are just complicated. Now, I know what you're thinking, politician, corrupt, potato, but hear me out. Let's just look at the US economy. 70% of the entire GDP depends on consumer spending. 70%! Now, imagine if all of a sudden you and I, Mr. and Mrs. Average, care about our finances and not only understood them, but actually mastered them like Maverick did the Dark Star. Oh wait, he crashed that one. I mean, the F-18. Well, what if we had control over our money and we were conscious in what we're spending it? Starbucks wouldn't be that big of a thing that it is today. The most valuable company would be other than Apple, since many people upgrade their phone just because. The market for unnecessary but expensive items would know, and in general just things that are really unnecessary but people of the stars spend money on. Though it is a shame because we wouldn't have that Rock Pet 2.0. My point is, the economy would inevitably shrink, scraping many Americans of their jobs. One example is, if an increased amount of people just don't buy lunch every day anymore in a certain restaurant, let's say McDonald's, that restaurant wouldn't need that many employees to run its business. And yes, restaurants may as well pay salaries with rat's poop, but at the end of the day, that money is still gonna be spent somewhere else. As Graham Stephan said, we could become the new economic threat by saving our grains. In all, politicians may think this way to not cause the economy to crash or to shrink, or they just don't care that much to pass personal finance reforms across schools. Maybe politicians representing states in which these reforms are available are counting that there's always gonna be people who splurge money. Like, rich people. Maybe that's why more states are moving forward with personal finance bills. I mean, maybe, who knows? Or maybe they focus on their people and how they suffer due to lack of personal finance literacy. Though, things happen here and there that leaves us like,
that's suspicious. That's weird.
we don't truly know what's happening behind the scenes. And what we're left with is trying to figure out the reason why and how they do things based on reliable facts.